It's Friday the 13th. There's only one thing that I can make today, and yep, it's a hockey mask pin. So I'm starting with some beige clay here that I've just got out of the pasta roller, and I made it using some white clay alongside a tiny amount of yellow and some brown. So I'll just pop that onto some parchment paper. And I'm using my round cookie cutter tool here to make the shape of the mask. And basically what I need to do is start paring away at the round shape to try and make it more oval. So just going to take off some excess clay on the sides and then at the top. And basically I'll just keep doing that until I've got a fairly neat kind of oval shape. And once I'm happy with the shape, I'll just go around with my wet wipe just to smoothen down the edges to make it a little neater really. So there we go, pretty happy with that. So I need to make a kind of nose section for the hockey mask. So I've got, well, it's almost like a pill shape of clay. And with my blaze cutting tool, I'm just going to cut at an angle like so. And just smoothen that down again with my wet wipe. And pop it into the centre. And again with my wet wipe, just smooth that down a little more. And if you find that it's not blending very well, you can always use a little tot of Sculpey clay softener just to try and bring those elements together. And once that's done, I need to put in a couple of eyes. So I've got my medium-sized ball tool here. So firstly I just need to plot out where I want the indentations to go before pressing down pretty firmly. And incidentally, there's a list of the tools that I use down below in description. So now I need to move on to the red triangular adornments for the hockey mask. So I've just got this little triangle here that attaches just at the top of the nose. And I need to make two longer triangles just for the bottom part of the mask, like so. So here's the first. Oops. And just pop that round about here. And just the same on the other side. There we go, it's pretty symmetrical. So with my small size ball tool, I firstly need to pop a hole just in the nose. And I'll probably show you this in full actually, so you can see where I'm plotting out the little holes of the mask. So there's 6 directly under the nose. And I'll just move over to the side, just figuring out where I want it to go, and around about there. Again on the other side, and there's just one below either of those dots. So I'll move on to the side, and there's just 3 on each cheek area, so just do one, and the other side. And now I need to move to the forehead, so there's 4 little dots that I need to plot just right over the eyes, like so. And there needs to be a line of 3 on both sides. And then just on the temple areas as well. There's 3. And on the other side of the temple, just replicate that again. So there we go, pretty happy with that. So now I need to just pop in some black polymer clay just for the eyes. So Just need to note that these need to be of a very similar size. So once you're happy with those, you can just press down. And now I've got some brown clay, but you could use black for this if you wanted to, just for the attachments of the hockey mask. So there needs to be 3 of those. And once I'm happy with the placements, I'll just pop in 3 little holes, like so. And just fill those with some of the cream clay again. So now it's time to bake my little Friday the 13th hockey mask. At this point you'll need to refer to your own brand of Polymer clay's baking instructions. And now my little hockey mask is all baked and cooled, so I want to make it look quite sort of gothic really. So I'm just going to liberally apply some black acrylic paints all over the mask, like so, and being sure to, you know, get into the little tiny crevices as well. And I'll just go around the sides as well to make it look really nice and, well, dirty. And basically I need to leave that for a minute or so, just so that it doesn't dry, but you know, the mask itself has taken on a lot of the paints. And basically it's just a case of wiping that off, so I've just got some wet wipes here. So you'll probably find that it's a little harder to get the paint off from around the eyes, so you need to perhaps pay a little more attention to that, but it's all worth it. And I like how the black has really settled into the dots. So there we go, that's nice and grubby looking now, which is perfect for Friday the 13th. So as I'm making my hockey mask into a pin, I'm just applying some 2-part epoxy glue to a pin attachment and then pop it onto the back like so. And this will need around 24 hours to dry, so I'll just pop that on an old wet wipe and just leave it there. And here it is, all done, and I'm pretty happy with this one. It certainly looks like a convincing Friday the 13th hockey mask. And if you're interested in more spooky themed polymer clay pin ideas, I've got a fair few on a Halloween themed playlist that I'll leave linked below for you. So there's a few of them here, and I certainly plan to be adding to the list later this year, so stay tuned for more. So thanks for watching, give it a like if you got this far, and I'll see you next week.